Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Greetings on today. This is none other than Dr. Yolanda Sherman. I am so excited about you on today. Listen, I want to talk to you about purpose, being unmuzzled. You're probably looking at the screen and saying, she has this thing up about unmuzzled with purpose. What is being unmuzzled with purpose? Well, first of all, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to the podcast. And listen, I know that something on today is going to impact and change your life for the better. Listen, when something is muzzled, it is restrained. It is restricted. It is unmovable. It is immobilized. There's no movement. There's nothing happening. But I want to tell you today that your purpose can be unmuzzled without restraints or without limitations. But you have to see this within yourself. It starts with you. Nobody knows your purpose better than you. But can I tell you something? God has created something so uniquely on the inside of you that you must understand the value of who you are. Listen, let's define purpose. Purpose is the reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. Now, listen, you exist for a reason. You're just not here on the face of the earth for nothing. You are here because you have purpose. Now, the first step that you must realize is that you must believe that there is purpose for your life. I think I'll say that one more time. You, my dear, must believe that there is purpose for your life, meaning that you have to believe that you exist on earth for something. If you were not here to make a difference or make an impact here on this earth, you would be non existent. Are you hearing me? I want to excite you because you have to know within yourself that you are one of a kind. If you don't know that you're one of a kind, how do you expect the world to know that you are one of a kind? Listen, the first step, you got to know without a shadow of a doubt that you have purpose. Okay? But the second thing I want you to know is that when you become unmuzzled, you must discover what makes you unique and talented, okay, and gifted. There are gifts that are on the inside of you that you may not even recognize that you have, but you must understand that you were created with a purpose. The scripture that talks about us being fearfully and wonderfully made by God, we are. We are his hands craftsmanship. Each and every one of us have purpose, but you, my dear, have to know that you are unique, you are one of a kind, you stand out. Listen, nobody can do your purpose but you. Are you hearing me? Absolutely nobody can do your purpose but you. Do you understand that you are valuable? Do you know your worth? Listen, I'm going to be your cheerleader. I'm going to be cheering you on to let you know that your purpose matters. Are you hearing me? Listen, let me tell you something. There was a time in my life that I didn't think that I was qualified to do what I do. I didn't think I was qualified to speak to people, in the masses of people, encouraging them. But listen, can I tell you something? One day I had to realize and come to grips that I believe in myself. You have to come to grips that you believe in yourself, that your life matters. Can nobody do that but you? God has created you for a purpose. And once you start realizing that your purpose is valuable and that you are authentic, you are an original, that you can be used, listen, your life will change for the better. Do you know that there's somebody out there waiting on you? Yes, it is. It is somebody out there waiting on you to do what? Walk in your purpose. Do you know what your purpose is? What is that thing, that one thing that excites you, that ignites you, that drives you, that say, woo, every time you think about it, you get excited. I don't know about you, but every time I encourage somebody, every time I'm speaking into somebody's life, giving them a push, telling them, yes, you can do it. Listen, you were created for this. You one of a kind, unique. Are you hearing me? I get excited about that because I know that there are others out there who have a purpose. They may not know their purpose, they may not understand their purpose. Listen, they may not even know why they exist. And so when God uses me as an instrument or as a vessel to tell that person, look, you're one of a kind. Go do your purpose. Go do what it is that the Father's called you to do. Listen, you got to be excited about it. If nobody's excited about your purpose, you yourself should be excited about it. Listen, you are without restraint. Are you hearing me? You are unmuzzled. You have purpose. Are you hearing me? Listen, let me tell you something. The fear factor steps in, right? The fear factor steps in and say, look, you can't do it. You don't look the part. You're not qualified to do it. That's what the fear factor does. It immobilizes you. It restrains you. It muzzles you. It puts you in a place of restriction. Are you hearing me? But can I tell you something? You're not restricted in your purpose. You just got to find out what your purpose is. The one thing, like I say, I get excited because I love encouraging people. You understand what I'm saying? I love using my voice. Listen, I don't care if it's cracked. I don't care if it's loud. I don't care if I stutter. Listen, there's one somebody or two somebodies or somebody out there, listen, that don't mind hearing my scratchy voice, my loud voice, and it encourages them to move forward, to walk in purpose. You have to find your niche. Are you hearing me? You have to find your place. Ask God to show you your place. Say, Father, listen, what place would you have me to walk in? How do you want to use me? I just want to be used. I think I know my purpose, but Father, make it clear to me my purpose. The reason why you want the Father to make your purpose clear, so that no matter what you may be facing, what you may come across, that may be a hindrance, that may be a distraction, whatever it may be, you will find yourself saying, wait a minute. God gave me this purpose. I'm not getting ready to set on this purpose. I'm getting ready to walk in this purpose in full authority that God has given me. Are you hearing me? Why? Because the Father himself, listen to me. He created you with purpose. So listen, if you want to start a business and that's your purpose, to be in entrepreneurship, I say by all means, go out there and be found doing it. Listen, if you're a preacher of the gospel, and God has called you to preach the gospel to the poor and broken hearted, go out there and preach the gospel to the poor and broken hearted. Are you hearing me? If God is calling you to be an encourager and you like to encourage people, whether it's verbally encouraging them, some people like to give people cards to encourage them, just putting a smile on their face, letting them know that they can make it. Some people just hug people and say, you know what, you got this. Whatever category of purpose that you fit in, find yourself doing it. Listen, nobody's purpose is insignificant when it comes to God. I'm going to tell you why, because he created us. He created us all with a purpose. So find yourself not causing your own self, because that's one of the biggest things we do, to muzzle yourself out of fear, out of doubt. Listen, you got this. So what I say to you is find yourself walking in your purpose. Find yourself when you get there and you know what it is. Share your purpose with others. Because at the end of the day, each and every one of our purpose should impact, influence, transform the lives of another. Listen, this is Moments with your girl, Dr. Yo. I will be dropping moments on you, moments of nuggets, encouragement for you to walk in your purpose unmuzzled without restraint. Listen, our moments are not going to be long and drawn out. They're just going to be moments that we spend time with each other. And listen, I'm going to cheer you on because guess what? You have purpose. I want to see you walking in your purpose. Listen, tune in to Unmuzzled with Purpose with Dr. Yolanda Sherman, aka Dr. Yo. Listen, be blessed. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Why did I say that 3 times? Why? Because I want you to know that you are appreciated for tuning in, listening, because we all need one another. Encouragement, uplifting, and we are each other's cheerleaders. So listen, walk in your purpose, unmuzzled, without restraint and without limitation. Listen, you are designed to be unique. You are designed. Listen, that's my time, aka Yo Unmuzzled Coach, Dr. Yo. Bye-bye. Blessing.